So, welcome back, David. You're back in Milton Keynes. I know we haven't recorded something in a while because of technical difficulties, but you're back now and we can record more and carry on with the thread.
Hooray, let's do that.
Yay, SWAT 4.
Central BCC, Adam Boy, TAC 1 and Truck 1.
You won. Go ahead.
You won, this is happening.
37 Adam is requesting SWAT respond code 3 to CP at 1801 Sellers Street, the Sellers Street Auditorium. Hostage rescue situation. Shots fired.
Roger, dispatch. Show us responding code 3.
Roger, you won.
So, what's happened is a bunch of Christian fundamentalists believe that rock music is evil and they clearly didn't see rock. It's your choice.
Wow, this is really topical considering we've just finished commentating over Bible Man. So, Is this the theme of the day, Tim? Are we standing up for rock music and science and, you know, all the perceived enemies of Christianity and religion? Have you led me into this? Is this what this is all about?
Yeah, next we're going to deal with the Crusades.
Okay. Right.
But there's our main enemy, Andrew Norman, who actually looks like a singer of a rock band himself, but no, he's like the group leader of these.
Alright guys, we're gonna sing about a very special man. His name is Jesus Christ! Woo!
Oh my god, he's a Russian revival man!
I bet he is.
But we have to rescue the civilians at a rock concert.
I was gonna say, I thought it was a bit strange how when this mission started I was staring at a big image of Satan. I didn't quite know
Well,
what was
it's the
going on.
thematic of heavy metal, even though some of it is not even about worship of any kind.
Oh, yeah. It's just trying to be counterculture and edgy, isn't it? I guess that's just how heavy metal rolls.
Yeah, but we've got ammo pouches this time around, so it means we get a few more gas grenades for our launcher.
That is fantastic. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to go with the CS gas because no one's got gas masks on, and it will nicely fill a room for me at a long range.
Very good, okay.
And you can even give your teammates them, so I was tempted to give everyone the beanbag launchers.
Everyone, fire beanbags, ready? Pew, 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 pew. Thud.
I still wish that it fired out like a can that fires out those snake strings. You get a joke shot, so that if the room fills up with snakes.
The terrorists or the fundamentalists are like, what's going on? There's snakes everywhere! Why did it have to be snakes?
Oh dear.
Okay.
So here's our team. Nice atmosphere, lots of posters to look at. There's that new...
K. Relly.
There's another ad for the A-Bomb nightclub. And another one right next to it.
Can I just say that again? Because I don't think you noticed. K. Relly was the name of that artist there, as opposed to you know,
K. Diddy.
R. Kelly. God damn it, Tim! Redo the commentary. Redo all of it. Okay.
So in this level we can hear gunshots being fired, but that's not actually... It's ambience, it's not actually going on here.
Oh.
But we do get two snipers, sorry.
Are there any, Oh! Jesus.
So as you can see, it's the same as the CS gas, but it's launched like a grenade.
Rightio. Well, you got two guys already, and that was done with just one grenade, so I think...
One civvy and one armoured guy.
Yeah.
You can even see the cartridge right next to him.
Gee, whoa. Okay. I've missed this game. Okay,
yeah,
so,
me too. So
how did this mission treat you as a whole? Was it particularly...
It's like a maze travelling around, kind of long, but it's still fun. It's not, like, painful to play through.
I'm guessing blind corners are a bit of a crutch here. Or crux, sorry.
Well, it's not really that. It's that you don't always have enough wedges to shut doors.
Can't we all just get along and then all the SWAT members put their guns down and leave? They stand outside and start singing, "Why can't we be friends?"
Oh, God.
Line dancers.
Look how lazy that is.
Did you know, what was that other poster? It was about like ninja pirates or something. What was that?
Ninja pirates versus cyborg monks.
Was that actually what it was, or are you joking?
Yeah. No, I know I do look at it, but...
Okay.
Really. Let's just wedge this door so we don't get anyone upstairs. We'll clear out the top floor afterwards.
There we go.
We got the line dancing.
Oh,
sheriff.
wow! I thought you were joking. Shaolin Cyborgs versus Ninja Pirates 8. 7.
It's 7. There were more.
I would watch the film, play the game, and buy the T-shirt. I'd like to think that's actually
Sheriff Dawson, looking rather shy on his steed.
I was gonna say it's like that is so pathetic when compared to the poster next to it. That's amazing to me. It's like there are 2 different art departments that did like a competition to make the best poster, and one of them just blew it out of the water.
So for some reason that civilian keeps screaming, even though he's safe now. So it's like a bug. So I just punched him to try and shut him up. Shut up.
No, we're just punching you. Jeez. Drama queen, am I right? Let's just punch him more.
So I fired it at myself by accident, but it still fills up the room.
Very nice. I like how that guy's being pissy about it.
And yeah, Miss Powell. There we go.
Oh god.
And because it's a bathroom, we have to give someone a swirly.
Oh, that we do.
There you go, come on.
What would Jesus do? Probably not conduct terrorist activities with weaponry.
Horrible.
Jesus was pretty pacifistic, if I remember correctly, so, you know.
And meanwhile, that guy's alright because he listens to the rock, but still...
Oh yeah, arrest him anyway. Kids these days with their shitty music.
They're all tribute bands. If you look at the wall, they look like tribute bands.
Oh, right. Okay.
One of them's called... it's like a splice between Metallica and Rage of the Machine.
Rage of the Metallicine?
I can't remember. I do look at a poster for it, and it's like blasphemy to people like me who listen to music.
What is the blasphemy you speak of?
No lasagna.
No. What actually is it though? K-Relly. I can't get over K-Relly. Oh, brilliant.
He looks that like really horrible emo band that people love.
K-Relly?
No, the poster, like how he said, it's like a parody of Kiss, but they're meant to be taken seriously.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Prog rock. That's what it is. Prog rock.
You're not a fan then?
Not prog rock. It's not relevant anymore. But there's offices in this building.
Yeah, you've got to have an office. You can't have it all be heavy metal fun all the time.
Well, any revenue needs to be like that, but
yeah.
Sadly that guy's run off and I can't chase after him just yet.
Rightio.
But even though that guy's cowering, he's not going to go anywhere because he's a civilian. Civilians don't really run off. So I'm just going to lock him out there and pick him up later.
Good stuff. You haven't actually taken any damage yet, I see. That's very efficient of you so far.
Well, thank you very much.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna guess later in the mission though you get a bit of a bollocking because every mission so far you have at some point.
Well, you're always going to take hits no matter what, sadly.
If that's really the case, then I don't think anyone should ever apply to be a member of SWAT. It sounds like the most dangerous job in the world. Like, no amount of procedure will save you from being capped several times.
So I can see that guy carrying that. I would shoot him if he was armed. I've been getting the hand of sniping guns out of people's arms. You have to hit them in the right hand and they immediately drop their weapon.
And lose their right hand, I assume. Just becomes a bloody mess, or is there not that much attention to detail?
No, it's not like a Grindhouse video game.
I wouldn't even say that. If you shot someone's hand with a sniper rifle, their hand is not going to remain. Yeah. So,
I'm just gonna... Through that room, there's the main performance hall that actually looks more like a high school basketball court. It's really small. It's smaller than the revenues that I've been to, and they were really small.
Well, yeah, you don't want a big venue, otherwise, only sellouts would go there, man. You want somewhere small and obscure that no one goes to.
So here there is actually another line read by Nolan North, and I found him more relatable, oddly. I'm just going to show you the clip after I arrest that guy.
Oh, okay.
Shoot! I have a ticket!
He's alright.
Has complied. Stack up on that.
I took a girl on a date here once.
Must have been a blind date.
Get it a blind date because it's actually a pretty nice place.
No,
that was in a separate recording.
I think the joke was that he's ugly, so she only got with him because.
Oh, I didn't get that because I can't see his face.
Well, let's assume that the SWAT members know what each other look like outside of their missions. You know, they hang out and have parties
at basketball courts like this.
Yeah.
I mean, the Crawford Arms, where like I sometimes go, is like bigger than this, and that's a pub.
Yeah, but does the Crawford Arms have a Satan? Just a big Satan just there?
Sometimes.
Well, it should all the time, is what I'm getting at.
So here's the band playing. The drummer's The drummer's been shot. It's just like the Beatles.
Oh Jesus! Oh no! Oh no! Well,
sorry about the cacophony.
I guess that's a given when you walk into a room full of heavy metal musicians who have all been shot and or incapacitated by us or terrorists. So
the Devil's Plaything, that's the name of the band. But they've got like the Slipknot logo behind them.
Ah.
What's he doing? He's teabagging his gun. And then he cries.
He just starts eating a sandwich or something in front of you, like, well.
But look at the devilish imagery as sometimes hideout for preschools to do their play.
Oh yes.
How awful of this revenue.
Oh, we're learning about a lot of backstage shenanigans at this place.
Unless it's meant
So
to...
where are we going to hold the school's nativity this year? I'm thinking the Satan Club down the street. I'm
well,
sure they can take their Satan down and replace it with some,
Sorry kids, the Bible Man show's been cancelled because of a shootout.
Who took out the studio. Yeah, this is really all very samey and themed to the Bible Man episode we just watched. It's amazing.
Just two missions back to back have dealt with Christianity, one in a good light, one in a bad.
Oh yeah.
And then Bible Man in a very bad light.
Oh god. Yeah, that is kind of a nice note though, is SWAT 4 isn't going out of its way to show off some horrible kind of religious or political bias. It's just kind of, these are missions, these really happened. These are examples of things that happened and that people went out to have to sort out.
So this isn't really topical to this game, it's not really based off of it, but it's sort of topical in the way that Christian extremists that... have you heard about the bass player of Slipknot, Paul Gray?
No, but please do tell.
He died, I think it was of a drug overdose or a heart attack or something. But he was actually a devout Christian. The whole band was Christian. But because of their music, there were still Christian protesters interrupting his funeral.
But how even
during the
Christian?
ceremony?
Because
because he played metal music. The fact that these people protested at a funeral shows complete disrespect. It's sort of topical about how far these extremists will go.
There will always be these kind of people, and there will always be a SWAT team consisting of you and some other goons who are expendable to go and sort those out.
But this sort of thing does happen a lot, like Christian extremists, or any kind of extremist protesting against a certain musical event of any kind.
Rock of Ages kind of covered it in a very...
Oh yeah, Rock of Ages.
Yeah.
Prog rockers and Tom Cruise that was wrongly cast.
I had not seen that film until quite recently, and I actually kind of liked it, more than I expected to.
It's
generally
fun.
not a music enthusiast, but yeah, did like it.
It's a fun musical. Again, with the Tom Cruise... I don't think Tom Cruise is much of an actor, more a facilitator of words.
You say that quite often, and yeah, I see what you mean.
He doesn't really... It's not like he's a bad performer, but he doesn't bring anything to it. He's sort of like a blank slate. When I see him, I can imagine someone else in his role.
Yeah, doing it just as well, if not better.
Well, because he doesn't really have a personality. He's more... It's not like Tom Cruise as this person. It's this person is Tom Cruise.
Ah, yeah, gotcha.
His new film, Oblivion, was... It was interesting to see something new, even though it did borrow some things heavily from other films like The Matrix it borrowed from. But still, nonetheless.
So I'll be checking out Oblivion then. So anyway, back to the mission. What's going on here?
So
How many
here we're
people...
backstage. This is the other entrance to the level that you can use.
Ah, yes. I like that. Again, I always like that option of having the alternate kind of path to just revitalise the level. I mean, you could... I know we won't, obviously, for the LP, but you could, technically, if you wanted replay value, you could do 2 runs of the game where you always use the, say, the A entrance for the first run and then the B entrance for the second.
Well, really, it's a matter of preference and how you want to approach it. Like, if you go backstage, I think you get the drop on them.
Ah.
But that makes them a little more gung-ho, but you get to pounce them a bit more. So there's an extra level of AI programming that I noticed.
Gotcha.
It might have just been for that randomised playthrough, but still nonetheless.
Oh, is that your sniper you've got? What are you going to do with him?
No, it's my other teammates. I'm split up from them and I'm doing a double entry because I saw a guy hide in there.
Have you done this before? Because...
as always, I run through the level and check through it so I get a feel of it, so I can get a good playthrough of it, so it looks pretty good when I play.
Okay, then.
Yeah, I accidentally guessed my teammates and the other guy ran off.
Boss, what are you doing? Ah! My eyes! Why? Okay.
Teammate Richard. And look, I'm dancing.
Gotta have a little boogie. We are in a music club.
It's like a Matrix dive there or something, like Bad Boys 2. Or 1.
Or, you know, The Matrix, since it's a Matrix dive in your own words.
I just said that!
Entry team to talk. Civilian ready to evacuate. Roger.
Okay.
So, for this LP, you do actually unlock, later in the game, you unlock deadly weapons, like, you unlock some kind of a submachine gun, a silent sniper rifle as well.
Very nice. That sounds pretty cool, actually, that idea.
It's not that great, actually. But I do demonstrate how you use them, but this is still going to be like a non-lethal playthrough. On my part, I'm not going to be using lethal weapons for my actual playthroughs.
Yeah, you got to play fairly, don't you?
You know, there's 5 of us. I'm using non-lethal, and there's a whole team of them.
Suspect cuffed and secure for transport.
Copy. Stay sharp.
I like that guy said, "Don't you understand? Rock music is evil," he said, while like threatening you with weapons and trying to shoot you. Like, we're SWAT agents. We have nothing to do with anything. You're trying to kill us. I think you're kind of the bad guys here. Like, we don't even condone rock music. We hate it as well, but...
In both the Old and New Testament, it says, "Thou shalt not kill."
Yeah, you should probably...
It never says anything about rock music in the Bible.
It does not, no.
I thought these rooms were linked, so I told my team to do a simultaneous entry, but no, I was wrong.
Look at you doing things wrong, being bad at games. But you still haven't... Shoot, you still have not been hit. How for so long?
Well, this is like my natural environment, rock concert. So
you feel at home.
I'm impervious to bullets.
You're kind of like the predator in the jungle. You feel like you have the upper hand. You know the terrain.
Yeah.
It's
going to be like Once Upon a Time in Mexico, where I use a guitar as a shotgun.
Yeah, I've never seen that, but that sounds amazing.
You've never seen Once Upon a Time?
I have not, no.
Well, we're going to watch that in a minute.
It's the plan. We made a change to our day. We're going to sit and watch that film.
It's directed by Rodriguez.
Oh,
I can never
Roger Rodriguez. Okay.
I can never pronounce his name, but I love his cinematography.
Okay, so
and Danny Trejo's in it as well.
Danny Trejo, yeah.
But not as himself. Machete. So I nearly lost the level here if I didn't electrocute this guy who has...
Is that like a minigun? Holy shit!
Why and
how?
It's a silenced submachine gun.
Oh, right. Just from the size of the barrel, I thought it was...
That's a hand cannon.
Yeah.
There's a pentagram for the pagans.
Yep.
Entry team to talk. Suspect in custody, ready for pickup.
I'm worried about him running off, so it's probably best that I catch up with him.
Is he your last guy, would you say? Or?
He is. I do have to do some backtracking in this, but I did cut that out, don't worry.
And what's the backtracking about? What happened?
I missed a few reports to talk. GOC.
You know, procedures and all that bollocks, you kind of have to. Okay.
So, yeah, again, I don't really get 100%. It's not always that easy to, because...
Oh, Jesus, that guy's fat. Sorry, You could have blind fired with your eyes closed backwards and you'd probably still hit him.
His fat would have absorbed the...
His gravitational pull would have absorbed the bullets for our
See this apple? Yeah, I may be fat, but I'm not stupid. No. And then he lets go of the apple and it revolves around him. You're so fat you have your own gravitational field.
9-inch Maiden.
That's it. That's the thing that annoys me. That's a tribute band, and that's the Slayer album.
Oh, that's brilliant. I love it. I don't know how you can not love that ironically. That's brilliant.
9-inch Maiden. Fuck you.
That just means a really small lady. A lady who just walks around on your desk. Hello.
It's not Iron Maiden. It's not 9-inch Nails. No.
Well, that'd be her made of metal.
But that's an actual band.
Oh yeah, I know.
Well.
Okay.
You can tell the developers knew what they were doing, though. Which
I think in this stage they had a bit of fun making fun of the doing little parodies of all the heavy metal bands
and the sort of stuff we watched, the Grindhouse. But here we're in the upstairs cafe, which is where all the bands guys do. Actually, working at a few backstage gigs, I used to serve coffee to band members.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Fun stuff.
They're really nice people, actually. So.
I've crashed with a few band people before. They're cool. Always are.
There's a freezer. Sometimes there's someone hiding in here. Always a civilian, never.
A civilian's just, I hope I'm locked in the freezer, and then SWAT people come in and arrest them. It's like, what? I was locked in the freezer.
It's beer brand beer.
Have another beer. Oh, brilliant.
Drink beer.
Beer is the best beer. I like that we spent quite a lot of this episode just kind of staring at posters and laughing at the endorsements, advertisements, the bands.
Oh, yeah. The way development works usually is that the visual artists. So I'm just going to skip ahead here to
There's
where
a very
I've done
surreal little fading effect here you've got.
Yeah. It's a very slow fade, but oh well. So usually the way that game programming works is that the visual artists that program all the in-game assets get done early.
Yeah.
But they have to be kept busy until the end of production. So what they do the background stuff, or they touch up some of the graphical details, or they just add posters or JPEGs like that. So they have a bit of fun whilst all the AI programmers
do their
finish
thing.
off. Yeah. So I had to taser the...
Christians against satanic music.
Chasm. That's like a horrible acronym though. Chasm. As in our
cliff.
brains are a chasm.
No, I was just thinking like a literal chasm, just like a big big
void.
hole in a cliff, yeah.
Wait your turn. Nice. Take him into custody.
Reject the devil and announce your faith.
We're SWAT members! We've done nothing satanic! What is wrong with you people? Like, you can't even misconstrue us as evil.
You're taking hostages because you don't like what it does to the children.
But the children don't have to listen to this sort of stuff. You can just tell your kids, no, I'm not listening to that. And, you know...
Well, no, because they have their right to their own taste in music. And I want some candy.
Not necessarily. Kids can get a bit old.
Potato chips, it's known as crisps.
Yeah, yes, they are. But, I don't know.
If you didn't know, my American viewers, it's called chips. The crisp. Fuck.
They're called crisps. Oh yeah, what I was getting at is, I don't know, it's a
called
weird...
Walkers, not Lies, or whatever it's
Walkers,
called.
not Lays. But it's a weird kind of thing with kids and rock music and all that. I don't know.
Well,
I think it's at the
in
parents'
the 70s
discretion.
it was.
Yeah.
But there's a Christian propaganda called Rocket's Your Decision. But it's actually kind of interesting story. Anyway, well done me, Sergeant. There's...
no more rock music from this point on?
No, not yet. The next is about rednecks wanting or union workers or something. So next time, check out Rocket's Your Decision. It's an interesting story about how fundamentalist adults can take away your childhood and friends.
Sounds amazing.
It is.